guys. So if you watched my last video, I'm so sorry for the quality. The quality of it was horrible. I thought that I would try using my webcam and it was a really bad idea, so I won't try that again. So this video, I thought we'd talk a little bit about intimacy and dentures. I don't know if anybody else has touched upon this subject yet, but it's a pretty big deal. Before I get started, I'll give you kind of a little bit of background information about me. I'm 33 years old, as I think I've told you guys, and I've been married 15 years. I married my childhood sweetheart, and so I don't have to worry about going out there in the dating world. And, you know, like a lot of you that are single, you're going to have different problems to deal with than me because you have to, you know, go out there and meet people. And eventually, when you get close with somebody, having dentures may come into play there. But, you know, for me, since I'm married, I have different issues. For instance, my husband and I have always had a really great love life. We've never had any trouble at all. In fact, we've got a better love life than almost anyone I know, if not anybody I know. And so, whenever the thought entered my mind that it was time to get dentures, and that it was the best option for me, a lot of the things I worried about were, is my husband going to kiss me anymore? You know, is my husband going to still find me attractive? And it's hard because you just don't really know until you go through the process. And this video is going to have two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is, you know, well, you're watching it. Part 2, I'm going to wait until I get my final dentures, and then I'll make a part 2 and kind of let you guys know how everything's changed by then. For now, though, my husband still kisses me. Now, without getting too, I'll try and keep it G-rated, so without getting too descriptive, we haven't French kissed or anything like that yet, and I do wonder how that's going to work out, so we haven't went that far. Now, other things, like I said, trying to keep it G-rated here, but there are certain things that you do in bed with your mate, let's say. And when you're a girl, there's one major thing that you would do with your mouth, and gosh, I really hope that this stays G-rated. So anyway, I just wondered, gosh, am I still going to be able to do that? Well, so far the answer is it's kind of a no. It's almost impossible to do with dentures in your mouth without taking them out. And, you know, I don't want to have to take them out yet. So I do wonder if things like that are going to get easier and get a little bit better. And whether you're with a man or whether you're a man that's going to be with a woman, you're going to be facing kind of the same issues. So I'm really curious how you guys have dealt with this stuff. You know, if you want to just private message me, you can. But I'm kind of curious how dentures have played a part in your private life and personal life. Like I said, since I'm not out in the dating world, I didn't have to worry about, you know, gosh, I'm going to meet somebody cute and then I'm going to have to tell them about my dentures. But, you know, my husband, he like means everything to me, and him finding me attractive is huge to me. So it was a big obstacle to climb emotionally and mentally for me to be able to even get to the point where we could even kiss, you know, because I just feel so, I don't want to say ugly because, you know, you're not ugly with dentures. I just feel so different, you know. But I haven't had any problems there. We've kissed, we've done things like that, and, you know, in bed, we haven't had any problems, you know, as far as him being attracted to me and things like that. But, you know, it does put kind of a little bit of a stop in the foreplay part of it, having dentures. And that's something I wonder if it'll go away in time, just like everything else, you have to get used to it. But it's definitely a valid point to make that having dentures is, you know, it's like even a whole nother hurdle to climb when it comes to the bedroom. And, you know, this is a hard video to make because it's like, what can you say, what can't you say? I definitely don't want to get in trouble with YouTube and stuff like that, but, you know, you may have to kind of rethink the way you do things in the bedroom a little bit. Because I know that, you know, it kind of hurts a little bit to have pressure pushing on your teeth or even pulling on your teeth. And so, yeah, makes things kind of hard. And I just wonder if that's something that'll last forever. And again, I still haven't been able to use adhesives yet to hold these in because I'm still healing. That could play a part in it as well. My talking is definitely getting a whole lot better, that's for sure. I was watching the video last night and gosh, I just got way off subject, didn't I? Okay, so I'm kind of curious, for those of you that have dentures and that have had them for like over a year, if you're not married or with a significant other that you've been with for a long time, have you French kissed yet? Here's another question I'm curious. Are there any of you out there that have kissed someone, and I'm talking French kissing here, and the person didn't know that you had dentures and you didn't tell them and they didn't notice? See, these are all kinds of things that I wonder, you know. My husband, he's just really good to me, and I'm really fortunate that he hasn't made me feel weird yet, but you can't help but feel weird. It's a little harder to feel sexy when you have that on your mind, because it's like, you know, before I think about anything else, I'm reminded, oh yeah, you have dentures, you know, and I'm sure I'll eventually get over that. I just, you know, dentures, I'm really sucking at this vlog today. So I'm just kind of curious how dentures have affected your love life. They haven't affected mine a whole lot, but, you know, I just try and keep everything fresh, keep everything exciting. After being married for 15 years, you kind of have to. But fortunately for me, my husband and I, we still love each other and we're extremely attracted to each other, and we don't have a whole lot of problems. But as far as certain things that you want to do, when you have dentures, it's a little bit harder. And I know my husband doesn't want to have the thought that, oh my gosh, we're never going to get to do such and such again because of her dentures. So that's why I'm kind of curious. You know, you don't have to get too descriptive. You might just let me know if your love life is completely as it was before the dentures, after the dentures. I'm kind of curious. So until next time, I'll make another vlog tomorrow. I'll think of another subject to make it on. As far as progress, it's been 8 days since I got my dentures. I'm still really happy, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or send me a message and I'll get back to you. Talk to you guys later. Bye.